I just seen his ass. Where'd he go? There he is. Hey! I found him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How'd you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Is this focusing on me?
It is. Is that autofocus?
Following my face?
Yeah.
Good deal.
How do you feel it?
Holy crap. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Indiana night. So, let's talk about astrophotography a little bit, shall we? No. There's a few things that you need for astrophotography. Apparently, I started off with astrophotography, and turns out that's the hardest to do. A few things you need though, for sure. A camera with a timer on it, a camera that you can adjust your exposure length and apertures and all that good jazz. You can do it with a cell phone. I proved that last night, but I mean, it's a cell phone, so the picture quality is pretty shit. A tripod, a remote trigger that use the timer on your camera, and something that a lot of people don't talk about. All these videos that I've watched on this subject is patience and balls. Hypothetically speaking, I mean, you really don't need balls, but they always tell you, do not go out by yourself. If you're gonna go do this, don't do that. Buddy system. It's all kinds of stuff they tell you, but they don't tell you what it feels like to be parked in the middle of nowhere with woods all around you and getting your gear all set up to go take a picture, and it's so quiet you can hear a pin drop and you hear growling and or whatever else. You hear stuff rustling through the trees and all that jazz. I don't care who you are when you're out by yourself in the middle of nowhere in a forest. That's a little unnerving. And also, once your eyes get used to being out in the dark, you see all kinds of crazy. Most of the time you don't. It's just your mind saying, hey, I'm going to make you hallucinate, so you get out of here. Overall, it's a pretty good gig, though. And the patience part, well, that's a given. Because there's a lot of sitting around and waiting. They always say, to plan ahead and all of that. Check out where you're going in the daytime before you go out there at night, so you can get everything lined up and composed and yada, yada, yada. But to some, I'm sure that works out great, but to me, it's just, it doesn't capture that moment, whenever you have no idea where you're going, and you stop, and you get out, the Milky Way's coming right up out of the middle of the road, and you hit that button, and it's like, poof, mine's just blown all over the place. I cannot see anything in front of me. See the camera light. That's it. So if there was like a Sasquatch or anything like that, man, I'm screwed. And why in the world does everybody have to bring up old stuff? Okay, nobody really brought up old stuff, but I've just seen a couple names together that
bad that I'm scared a little bit.
Don't be too scared. I won't get too crazy.
Oh my gosh, she just went.
say hi, Bonnie.
Hey.
Bonnie, oldest friend.
Surely not the oldest.
One of my oldest friends.